Hey, it's Lex, and I'm weighing in. Surprise! I'm back. It has been quite some time since I updated on the channel. It's been 2 years to be exact. A few days ago, I was looking at the channel, and it made me a little sad to see that one, hadn't been updated in 2 years, and that two, it was kind of left as like this unfinished journey. And the journey is not unfinished. Like, I'm still on the journey. I was still going through the journey. We just didn't make any updates. So here I am to tell you how it's going, how it's been, and where I am now. So see, what happened was I bought a house in January of 2022. And after I bought the house, which is where we are sitting right now, and this beautiful background of these gorgeous plants is in my house, my very first house that I've ever bought. So congrats to me. But anyway, after I bought the house, since I am an artist and since I'm very particular about the aesthetics of things, I dove into making this place mine. I mean, I have painted like every inch of this place, and I mean the ceilings, the cabinets, the walls, the refrigerator, like everything got painted in here so that it could be very uniquely mine. But all of that plus doing all the gardening and stuff outside, because I also wanted to look beautiful outside, it took a lot of my energy and time. And so from that, my very strict cooking and meal prepping regimen that I was on previously kind of started to fall away, and I started to eat out a little bit more or grab quick meals or have a little bit more of them treat yourself moments where I was eating little snacks and things, and the weight loss just started up. So I actually hit 163 pounds a few months before I bought my house, and that's the lowest weight I've ever been in my adult life, and it was really exciting when I got there. But then I bought the house, and throughout last year I slowly gained weight. So really most of the year I hovered around like 174 pounds in that range, and I was really okay with that because 170 pounds was my original weight loss goal. And so I said, okay, you know, if I can hover in the 170s, that's okay. I will get back on my weight loss later. Well, throughout the year, it never really happened, but I kept seeing my dietitian. So shout out to Liz, because if I had not kept seeing Liz, I don't think I would have ever picked myself back up and continued. So in December of last year, I went to see Liz, and I weighed 180 pounds, and that was like a breaking point for me. I mean, like emotionally broke me, and just you know, it had to be like, it was a wake-up call point. So I saw that 180 on the scale, and I said, you know, that's it. I can't keep eating the way that I am. So I got straight back to eating like we were before, and the weight loss came off. So I actually went to see Liz today, and I had a 10-pound loss. So you're going to see that on my in-body scan results. I'm going to show those to you along with the pics and all of that towards the middle of this video. But so I'm back to 170 pounds now, which was my original weight loss goal. So I finally hit that, and that is a 50-pound total loss for me. We'll see it, you know, I'll compare all my numbers. But so it kind of was just a great place to restart for me. You know, I checked the channel, and I was like, you know, I might as well update, and why not update when I am finally at that goal that I had set when we started the channel, you know. So finally I hit it, and we're going to move on from here. So my new goal is 150 pounds, so it's only 20 more pounds to lose. So hopefully within the next few months, I'll be able to reach that goal, and I'm going to try to update every month just like I did before when I go to see Liz. As far as how am I eating now and how has the weight come off, I am using the same exact plan that we were using when we first started. So that HelloFresh diet, there's a video you can go check back on the channel, and we explain the whole thing. But that HelloFresh diet is what I'm doing again. My metabolic rate is where I get my caloric intake from, and you'll see that on my in-body scan as well, but that's about 1,400 calories. So I eat like a Cliff Bar for breakfast with a cup of peppermint tea, and I put like artificial sweetener in it, which probably isn't great for me, but it's 0 calories. So, and then I pick a HelloFresh card that's around 600 calories for lunch, and one for dinner that's 600 calories. And again, I do the 2-person meal, I cook it for dinner, and then I take the leftovers for lunch the next day, eat it at work, and then rinse and repeat. I just keep doing that throughout the whole entire week. And then on the weekends, my eating schedule is a little looser, but I still try to hit that same caloric intake. As far as exercise, I am still running. My friend Angela, shout out to Angela, we run a race a month, or that's what our goal was for this year anyway. And so far, we've been killing it. I ran my first 9K in January, and that was really challenging. I had never run past 3.1 miles before, like jogged past that continuously. And so by the time I got to the end of that race, my left hip was kind of bothering me a little bit. And then by the time I got home, I could not lift my left leg. It was in so much pain, and I don't know why. I guess my body just was not used to running past that 3.1 miles, but I took some ibuprofen and I got over it. And then I ran a 10K this month, which was awesome. Never run a 10K before either. That was my first one. And my hip was a lot better this time. So I think it's just like my body has to learn and like push past that point. But yes, so I'm still running, trying to run a race a month, whether that's a 5K or a 10K. Don't know if I'm ever going to make it to a 15K. We will see about that. Perhaps I can make that a goal. I also started lifting. I actually haven't been in a long time. So Amber, me and you, we need to go to the gym. We got a date. Planning to the gym. But my friend Amber, also shout out to Amber, because she asked me to start, encouraged me to start going to the gym with her and just lifting a few days a week, because I really needed to start incorporating resistance exercise into what I was doing, because even the in-body scan result kept saying that I needed to gain some lean body mass. So I started going with her, and she was just amazing and so sweet at encouraging me to lift without pushing me too far and making me not want to do it. You know, before, I think either I didn't know what I was doing when I would go to the gym, or it was just too much too fast. It was like so intense, it made me not want to do it because I already don't want to be there. But she's so sweet at just like helping me start with easy weight and then adding on to that. And I got to some pretty good weights on lifting, even on bench pressing. I mean, we improved. Like, we saw the weights go up, and we both, you know, would encourage each other to lift heavier. So I gained the lean body mass that I needed to, and so hopefully I can start incorporating that back into my routine and lifting a little bit more. But yeah, so that's it for eating and exercise. And so really just like the lesson from my journey here and what I'm seeing is that you need help sometimes. Like, it's so important to get people to encourage you and help you in your journey. Like, if I had never met Liz, if I had never scheduled that first appointment, I don't think I ever would have been successful with my weight loss. I think I still would have been yo-yoing, just like I had been for all of the other years of my life. You know, I've been overweight my whole life. It's always been a struggle. And, you know, you think dieting is so easy on paper, but holding yourself accountable is really the hard part. And so having somebody help you with that is so important to me. So if you are somebody like me and you have struggled with it kind of your whole life, seek professional help. It is not, shameful to get somebody to help you. You go to the doctor to get help with your health needs. So go to the doctor for food, really, is what a dietitian is. So get somebody to help you. If you have health insurance, it probably is covered by your health insurance. Mine is. I don't pay a penny when I go see Liz. My insurance company does, and that helps me be healthier so they don't have to pay for extra medications like if I develop type 2 diabetes. Okay, so like get some help with that, and then get friends that do the things that you like to do to encourage you in that way too. I think that is also really helpful for me to have friends to hold me accountable. All right, so let's go ahead and look at my inches results. I have not measured in quite a long time. These are from 2020, all these dates here. So now we are in February 2023. So it's been almost 3 years. So let's look at the changes in inches. Right now, my right and left arms are about the same. One's 12 and a quarter and one is 12. And it's kind of funny, but you can see that at the gym when I try to make a muscle in the mirror, my right arm muscle is significantly larger than my left arm. So that makes sense there. But that is 2 inches different. 2.5 in the left and 2 1/4 in the right from the beginning inches, which is amazing. 2 inches around. 5 inches in my thighs. I've lost 5 inches. I mean, talk about thunder thighs. I did not realize that my thighs had gone down so much until I did the inches today. So that's amazing. I've lost 2 inches in my chest. That hasn't changed that much. And you can kind of see that in the pictures when we look at them. I've kind of kept my boobs the same size the whole time. My waist, I've lost 5 whole inches in, which is awesome. And then my hips, 4.5. And then in my stomach, a whopping 7 inches down from around my stomach, which is so awesome. And then down here, we see my starting heaviest weight was 221.7 pounds. And right now, I am 170.7 pounds. So that is a total of 51 pounds lost. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, my InBody scan results. So let's start down here with this little weight journey, and then we'll look at some other things. But if you look back, the earliest one on here is from January 2022, which obviously I had been going in between there. Now, when I was talking about earlier in the video, when I reached that 163 pounds, that was in October of 21. According to the one I'm looking at on my desk here, and I was 163.7 pounds at that point. And my muscle mass was 55.3, my skeletal muscle mass. Here, in January of 22, I had hit 170 pounds, so that was a 7-pound gain from October at that lowest weight, and my muscle also increased by 3 pounds at that point. Normally when my weight increases, my muscle also increases. That's kind of a trend that we've noticed. But over time, you can see here I have a 2-pound gain, then 3 pounds from there, then I go back down, so woohoo. But this was me kind of trying to struggle to maintain that. Back up 2 pounds, back down 2 pounds, and then boom, I had this big 7-pound gain right here. And this 180 pounds was in December of 22. And that's when I was really, really upset. And then boom, current today, I have gone down 10 pounds pretty much exactly from that moment. And you can see that my muscle trends up as my weight goes up. And then now it has dropped again to 56 pounds from 59. But Liz said that was fine because we can see that trend from before when I was at a lower weight. It was about the same. So 163 pounds, I was 55 pounds of muscle, and now I'm 56. So that's not bad at all. And then up here, my visceral fat level has lowered as well. It was lower than this. I think I got it down to 14 at one point, which was pretty cool when I had weighed less. But it has gone up since then. So now, but I went down from last time, so 17 to 16. The visceral fat is the fat that is around your organs. So it's ideal for me to get that to go down as much as possible so that my organs don't start having trouble. Now up here, this is a lean body mass that I was talking about. It used to say that I needed to gain at least 1 pound of lean body mass. It used to say like 1.3 pounds. Now it's a 0 because I gained that muscle. And then, of course, I still need to lose this much of my body fat, 36 pounds. Although my goal of 150 would not put me at losing 36 pounds of fat, I don't think. So we'll see when I get there. But I don't think I'm going to be able to be in the 130-pound range. That would just be a lot for me. So, anyway, so that's pretty much the gist of this sheet. I mean, there's a few other things that we could look at, but that pretty much sums it up. All right, and my favorite part of looking at my weight loss is looking at the photos. And not only the inches is pretty good because that, proof on paper, but this, like, just seeing the change is amazing. So this was when I was that 220-pound mark from when we first began years ago. And then this is me from today. You can see my shorts are way looser. I mean, I can grab all of that fabric in my hand at the front part of the shorts now. I just keep the same outfit, at least so that we can see a change. I did have to change the top though because the bras got too loose. So you can see, I mean, my waist looks completely different. It's a different shape. It's gone flatter. And like I said, the shorts are much bigger. And even in the thigh part, this is that thunder thigh area that we saw in the inches. I mean, it's gone down so much. The shorts are so much looser there. And you can even see it in my face and my neck. My neck is skinnier and my face, the fat has kind of come off my face. So that's really exciting. And look, I'm not bald back here. It's because the sunlight was shining through the blonde hair. All right. And now the side view. So again, my arm definitely you can see the change there. And like I said, in my chest, like this area really didn't get smaller. My back is where I lost the fat that made some of the change in my chest. But so excited about my arms going down. My thighs definitely got smaller, and obviously my waist shrunk a lot. You can see this part has gone down enormously. And now the back view. I think the back view is my least favorite view. But we can see obviously that I have lost a ton of fat in the back area. And you can see also how much my arms have gone down from this view. And also I think maybe this top helps a little bit more because this one was kind of putting a little bit more pressure on everything and mushing it around. But yeah, we can definitely see a change there. And so that's exciting. So anyway, I hope to update once a month after this, and we're going to see if I can make that official goal of 150 pounds. But thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.